大家好，我叫麦维恩，我来台湾17年，我很喜欢吃台湾的食物，这样之类的。
Down the left field line, and that's going to tie the game up as the throw comes in, and Wang Wei Chen has tied this game up with a single here in the top of the sixth.
I am a hardcore Toronto Blue Jays fan from the MLB because I come from Canada and we only had 2 teams, but now we only have 1. Oh, of course, yeah, I love baseball. I mean, I love sports. I love hockey, I love football, I love soccer. I'm a sports guy. Actually, I graduated from university and I decided I wanted to travel. So I had a few friends here in Taiwan teaching at the Bushi Ban. And I actually came over here and I moved to Zhongli, Taoyuan area. Taoyuan had a team. There was Xinzhuang, there was Tianmu, and we just liked the atmosphere. It was cheap. You could bring your food. You could bring a case of beer, a cooler, whatever you wanted, and we could travel in large groups, 17, 18 people, come sit out in the outfield, and nobody would bother us. So it was a very enjoyable Saturday or Sunday afternoon. In Taiwan, it's more of a family event. You know, you bring your family, you enjoy the day, your team wins, great, your team loses, it's okay, we still have fun. But in Canada and America, your team loses, your day is ruined. But here in the CPBL, we can deal with losing a little bit better than we do back home.
Dry now for a few weeks.
Sure, of course.
Wow! One's hit to the gap and just out of the reach of left fielder John. You're going to see Gao Guohei rounding third. He gets the call. Here comes the throw, and he will be safe. As this is
You know, the opportunity came up when it was the World WSBC, came here the Premier 12, and Richard was looking for a few people to do color for the broadcasting team. We went into the studio, we did our audition. I'm sure it wasn't that great at that time because we didn't know how to broadcast. And then, the rest is history. Once this terrible virus came up, I thought there might be some kind of market for this, and Richard had already started the ball rolling. And I think he contacted me a week before and said, we're going to start next week.
I like the Blue Jays because it helped me to make a lot of extra monies when you guys won the 92 and 93 World Series. So I ended up selling tickets on the street.
I watched a lot of CPBL in the past, and my friends Brandon Dubray and Josh English, they had started a website called cpblenglish.com. And I did a little bit of writing for them. So at that point, I got to know a lot of the players. And 2 times, I guess you could say, Richard and I were a bit nervous. Was the first game. We were quite nervous, and we were just trying to feel out our dynamic. And then when Dr. Chen Sichong came here, we were both very nervous because we found out at the last minute. And he's such a prolific person in Taiwan or in the world that I remember, I think I might have gotten the score wrong at one point, and then Richard might have got, because we were so nervous. Yeah, I mean, those 2 times, we were a bit, I wouldn't say hesitant, but a bit nervous.
There's absolutely... And here we go, folks. Sosa fires one, and the benches are cleared. We could have a big problem here.
When I made the call for the brawl, and it was happening, it was on ESPN, and it was on SportsCenter back home. So a lot of my friends didn't know I was doing this. So all of a sudden, I started getting messages. I started seeing, different social media platforms blow up saying, oh my God, I know that voice. I know that person. I used to play baseball with this person. Oh my God, that's Wayne McNeil. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So for me, it wasn't the recognition of, the public. It was all my old baseball buddies or all my old friends hearing my voice on SportsCenter or hearing my voice on ESPN. And I think that was the most fulfilling or touching moment, because I remember my little niece and nephew, they had a project at school. And they said, what's something that you're proud of now? And then they told their mother, my sister, I'm proud of my Uncle Wayne because he's on SportsCenter. So I thought, from a heartfelt kind of way, that was definitely the most fulfilling thing for me, for sure. My family aren't really big sports people. they would rather me be in Canada too. So the fact that I have another new job that I love, they're happy about it. But always a piece of them, when they hear my voice, they want me to be back home, right? So that's, it's kind of a bittersweet type of thing, because they're happy for what I'm doing, but they'd also like for me to be closer to them at the same time. Maybe if the Blue Jays called me and said, do you want to move to Toronto and do some broadcasting there, then I would think about it for sure, but I'm definitely not going to leave my day job. When you come here, when you're doing the game, it's a different kind of life, and you're watching the game and you're into the game. And I get a little bit of a break in between when I'm finished that job and then you come to a new job, so it's not like the same job, right? So, I don't think I'm very tired when I get to this job. I'm tired when I get home, but when I get to the job, I'm still full of energy. I hope that this keeps, going until the end of the season, and then, the sky's the limit. If whatever they want me to do, I'd love to do. If there was a future here, of course, I'd love to do it.
Week as well. Until then, so long, everybody.
Good night.